Hello, this is Kinninigan. I have an update on Cape Middleton, a Reptilian update. The trail has kind of gone cold. There are no recent pics of her. The last pic that went out in the news was obviously photoshopped. It was a recycled pic. This one here is actually her handling a bearded dragon, if you could see that. I don't ask me where I find these pics. I thought that was pretty but there is some strange reptilian symbolism going on with Kate. One of the reasons, I get so involved in video games and movies because I talk about mystosynchronism all the time. And I'm about to show you how real it is. Rosemary's baby. The last time we saw Kate is with her baby. And I'm going to show you that pic in a few minutes. But you remember, let me turn this down. That's going to be loud. You remember the infamous scene. I don't want to run too much of this for copyright. But the most important part here, what have you done to its eyes? The baby. Now there's a reason, obviously.
What have you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
I'm just going to pause after he says one thing here.
What are you talking about? Guy's eyes are normal. What have you done to him, you maniac?
Satan is his father, not Guy. He came up from hell and begat a son of mortal woman.
So, the Kate Middleton spawned the Antichrist. Well, I don't know if Kate can have kids. Let's be honest. Unless there's test tube babies going on here with, Here's the last pic scene of Kate Middleton. And there's, I'm going to read you some of the symbology around this. And then we're going to go back and look at what does that baby's father's eyes look like in Rosemary's Baby. Lucifer in Rosemary's Baby, Satan, was played by Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan, for a part that, in the final movie, it's not even shown for 2 or 3 seconds. I'll show it to you. And he's in reptilian makeup. Why did they get... Roman Polanski's a big Satanist. He's a piece of shit. I haven't done videos about the infamous murders and, revolved around that. But anyway, this pic was shown. The last time Kate was seen with her baby wearing the same exact dress Mia Farrow is wearing in Rosemary's Baby. Now, Mia Farrow, you notice she has the short blonde hair that's shaved down. That is the goddess ritual. Goes on a lot in Hollywood. Every Hollywood celebrity, Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, they've all done it. They've all shaved their head and dyed it blonde. That's the blonde goddess ritual. It's usually a sign of reprogramming or recloning for MK Ultra mind control. So Kate Middleton was last seen in public on Christmas. I uploaded a festive Planet Coaster video today. So if you're watching it, yeah. The symbolism. Do you believe it? 3 days short to 66 months, 66 days after giving birth to her third child. We don't know if she actually gave birth. Wearing the same dress from Rosemary's Baby, the one where the lady gets manipulated by an elite satanic cult to give birth to the Antichrist. Mia Farrow, who plays Rosemary, turned 66 years, 66 days old, 13 days before Kate's wedding, which we saw 3 days short of exactly 666 weeks before her release from the hospital. The 666 prime number is 4973, and 13 days after the birth of Kate was 4973 days after Rosemary's Baby hit theaters on June 12th, 1968. Incidentally, Marty McFly's date of birth. Yeah, Marty McFly was born on June 12th, 1968. Another reference to Lucifer, right? And this is why I get involved in mystosynchronism in movies. Kate turned 497 months, 3 days old last year on June 12th, the film's 55th anniversary, or 660 months later. Further crunching the numbers, we see that filming began 3 days after Princess Diana turned 6 years, 6 weeks, 6 days old. What is 666 and the fascination with the elite on this? 666 is the number of humans. It is the atomic number of carbon. 6 atoms, 6 neutrons, and 6 protons. And I had done a thesis about this back in the day and written it when I used to post at Disclosed TV. Back in the day, I actually made a forum post about this. That forum isn't around anymore. About how actually 666, in magic, they take things and reverse it. So the name of the article I wrote was Dragons Are the Beauty, Humans Are the Beast. They look at us as being the beast when they're in their human form. Aleister Crowley called himself the beast when he was in his human form. And he lived out the last days of his life as Barbara Bush in drag, founding Skull and Bones in the CIA with George Freakazoid Bush and his 1,000 points of light. And they got ties to the cult of Abraham, where the word Abracadabra comes from. Yeah, it's a small world when you start looking into these occult elitists. The symbolism is overwhelming. I'll pin this as the top comment this post over here at Twitter. This is not a coincidence. We don't know where Kate is. The last time she is seen, she's holding a baby with the same exact dress Mia Farrow has on in... Oh, and the roses that Mia Farrow is holding is a symbol of Lucifer. One of the contents of the Ark of the Covenant, according to the Masons, Jewish mysticism. I'm going to give you a little Masonic secret. So if you could support my channel, you want to buy me some beer for St. Patrick's Day, that would be awesome. I always need smokes. Because no one's going to tell you this. And you don't have to be a Freemason. I'll tell you, one of the contents of the Ark of the Covenant, according to them, according to Lucifer, is the rose disc, Aaron's rod, and the 72-syllable lost word of God. But the rose symbol is the union of fire and water to create life. You have the green stems pulling up the water through the green stems that brings it up through the stems to the red, fiery leaves of the rose, all while being protected by the martial thorns of Lucifer. This is why you've heard of the Rosslyn Chapel. I got to make a video about Rosslyn Chapel. In fact, that's an excellent video subject. Decoding Rosslyn Chapel. Yeah, that would be... So that's where the idea of the rose line comes in, and why the rose is actually a Luciferian symbol. Although roses are nice, right? You're supposed to... Anyway, this is what they believe. And, you know, the red also has symbolism in the occult as her red and white dress. White in Thelema sex magic is symbolic of human sperm. Red, menstrual blood. I'm not going to get too much into Thelema. It's downright disgusting, but it's what these people practice. That is what the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn practices. A secret society a little more out there than the Freemason. The Freemason practice Jewish mysticism when you get into Thelemites and sex magic. But that is what a lot of people out in Hollywood practice. It's also tied in, you know, Kabbalism is really big out in Hollywood. And, anyway. So let's go look what do her baby daddy's eyes look like. Well, like I said, Anton LaVey was only in the movie for 2 seconds. In this cameo, here, I can't put that up to full screen. It won't record right. But that is the reptilian in Rosemary's Baby that impregnates her. That is Reptilian Lucifer. Red eyes, slit eyes right there. Why was this played by Anton LaVey?
This is no dream. This is really happening. Ah!
And of course, when she's becoming impregnated, what's wrong with his eyes? He has his father's eyes.
This is no dream. This is really happening.
And this clip on YouTube is 36 seconds. 366. Wow. Yeah, talk about symbolism. So yeah, that is all the updates I got on Kate. There is definitely some reptilian in-your-face symbolism going on with her dress, Rosemary's baby, reptilians, the Antichrist, and this is not a coincidence. If you could support the channel, as far as I know, I'm one of the few people that actually would cover stuff like this. Any questions or comments, leave them below. If you could support the channel, all the links are in the description. Take care, and God bless.